Yo, what up, guys? Shaq here. Today we're going to be covering increasing or decreasing by a percentage and using a calculator. So, to increase or decrease by percentage, there are two methods, okay? I'm going to show you both methods, method 1, method 2, and there's one method I'd prefer you to use than the other, so we're going to look through both of those methods together. So, increasing or decreasing by a percentage. Imagine I had a watch, all right? And the watch costs $800. And someone says, okay, you get a $100 discount. Well, that's pretty easy. I just subtract $100. So I pay $700. But what happens if someone says, okay, you have an $800 watch, but you get a 40% discount? We're going to take away 40%. How do you do this? So that's what we're going to cover. All right. So let's look at this first problem. A shirt costs $600, but in a sale, you receive 40% discount. How much does it cost during the sale? All right. So, this is the first method, guys. So our shirt costs $600. Then we receive a discount. Discount is 40%. So 40% of 600. So we need to find 40% of 600. To find a percentage of a number, you first turn the percentage into a decimal. And in order to turn the percentage into a decimal, we always divide by 100. So if the discount's 40%, we're going to do 40% divided by 100, 0.4. And then we're going to multiply it by 600. So 0.4 times 600 equals 240. So our discount we're receiving is $240. So if our cost of our shirt is $600, we get a $240 discount. We're going to pay 600 minus 240, which makes $360. All right. Let's look at the next question. We're going to use the exact same method. A turtle weighs 80 kilograms. It wants to get jacked, and so it starts lifting weights. After a year, the turtle's weight has increased by 12%. What is the turtle's new weight? Okay, so the turtle weighs 80 kilograms. And we're going to increase the weight by 12% of 80. So, to find the percentage of a number, we turn it into a decimal. 12% divided by 100, 0.12. And we just multiply by 80. So the turtle's weight increases by 9.6 kilograms. So now, its new weight's going to be 80 kilograms plus 9.6 kilograms. So it's 89.6 kilograms. All right, guys. That's the first method of increasing or decreasing by the percentage. We find a percentage of the amount, and then we add it or subtract it depending on the problem. And next we're going to do method 2, which is a method I want you guys to be practicing a little bit more as you get more advanced. Guys, method 2 on how to increase or decrease by a percentage. This method is called the timeline method. I think this method is better than the previous method because it'll help us with something called reverse percentages and compound interest and depreciation, which we'll get to another day. So that's why I want to teach you this method, because this will help us with other aspects of percentages later on. So I've got the exact same 2 questions from the previous page, and we're going to solve them using the timeline method. So a shirt costs $600, but in a sale you receive a 40% discount. How much does it cost during the sale? Okay, so step 1, draw a timeline. and fill it out. So we have the original price of a shirt, and we have our sale price of the shirt. And the shirt originally cost $600. We are receiving a 40% discount, so between the original price and the sale price, we're subtracting 40%. And we're trying to find the new cost. That's step one, guys. Just draw a super simple timeline and fill out what you know. We know the original price is $600. We know we're receiving a 40% discount, so we're taking away 40%. And always label your unknown. Don't just leave it empty. Always label it so we have some focus. Step two. You have to memorize a really important fact, okay? The original amount of anything is always 100%. When you buy a shirt for the full price, you are paying 100% of the price. You're not receiving a discount. You're not paying extra. You're paying the full price, which is just 100%. So realize and recognize that the original value is always equal to 100%. So we're going to say the original price is 100%. Now, if the original price is 100% and we're taking away 40%, we're pretty much only paying 60% for the shirt, aren't we? The original price is 100%. We get a 40% discount, so we knock off 40% off 100%. We're only paying 60%. So all we have to do, guys, is just find 60% of 600. So how do you turn 60% into a decimal? We divide it by 100, 0.6. So all we're going to do is do 600 multiplied by 0.6, and that should give us our sale price. So 600 times 0.6 equals 360. And that was the exact same answer as the last page. Yeah, 362. So the key to this question is drawing out a timeline and filling it out, and recognizing that the original price of anything is always 100%, because you're not receiving a discount, you're not paying anything extra, you're just paying the full price, which is 100%, and you're knocking off 40%, so you're only paying 60%. So 60% of 600, so 60% is 0.6, so 600 times 0.6 gives us our answer. Let's go into the next question. Very similar. A turtle weighs 80 kilograms. It wants to get jacked, so it starts lifting weights. After a year, the turtle's weight has increased by 12%. What's the turtle's new weight? So let's start our timeline. So what are our two things for our timeline? Well, maybe it can be before lifting and after lifting. Let's fill out our timeline. Well, the turtle originally weighs 80 kilograms. It starts lifting, so its weight increases by 12%. Increase, so we add 12%. And we're trying to find its weight after lifting. Step one, super easy. Step two, the original weight is always 100%. So 100% plus 12% makes 112%. So all we have to do is find 112% of 80. Well, to turn 112% into a decimal, we divide by 100, which gives us 1.12. So what we're going to do is do 80 multiplied by 1.12, and that should give us our X value, or the turtle's weight after he starts lifting, which is 89.6 kilograms. And yeah, that's exactly the same as the previous answer, 89.6 kilograms. So guys, this is called the timeline method. It may seem confusing at first, but as long as you draw out your timeline, recognize and fill in the information accurately, and always realize that the original amount is always 100%, it should be totally fine, all right? Awesome. Okay guys, let's get to some past paper questions and some exam style questions. First one, In a sale, normal prices are reduced by 15%. The normal price of a TV was $640. Work out the sale price of the TV. Okay, so there's a TV, which is $640. And there's a sale, and the prices are reduced by 15%. So we have to decrease 640 by 15%. So we're going to use our timeline method to solve this problem. So we have our regular price, our normal price, and we have our sale price. Now let's go ahead and fill in this information. We know the normal price is 640. We're trying to find the sale price, and we know the prices have been reduced by 15%. So remember, guys, normal price is always 100%. It's the full price. You're paying the full amount. You're paying 100% of the price. But we're taking away 15%, so we're going to only be paying 100% minus 15% is 85%. So we need to find 85% of 640. All right, 85% into a decimal, we divide it by 100 is 0.85. So 640 times by 0.85 should give us our sale price. And what's that going to give us? 544. We are going to pay 544 for the TV once we get the sale price. All right, guys, next question. A little bit harder this time. James buys a house for $650,000 in the beginning of 2017. After 1 year, the price of the house appreciates by 12%. The next year, the house depreciates in value by 6%. What is the value of the house after the second year? So there might be a couple new words you see here, and it might be appreciate and depreciate. The word appreciate means to increase in value, okay? When something appreciates by 10%, we're going to increase it by 10%. And conversely, depreciate means to decrease in value. So if something's depreciating by 10%, it's decreasing by 10%, okay? So let's draw our number line. So we have, on our number line, we're going to have 2017, 2018, and I guess 2019. So I have three different time periods. What I like to do instead is, I like to first just find the price in 2018 and get to 2019 in a sec. So let's fill out our information. So we know the price of the house in 2017 was $650,000. The price appreciates by 12%, so we're going to add 12%. And let's find the price of the house in 2018 first. We'll get to 2019 later. So remember, original price is always 100%. 100% plus 12% makes 112%. So we need to find 112% of 650,000. We'll turn this into a decimal by dividing it by 100, which will give us 1.12. So 650,000 times 1.12 will give me $728,000. So this is the price after the first year. Now, let's find the price in the second year. So now we're going to have 2018 to 2019. So we know the price from 2018 was $728,000. And our goal is to find the value of the house after the second year, so which is going to be 2019. And between 2018 and 2019, the price of the house depreciated by 6%. So it went down by 6%. So now 2018 is the new price. So now this is our new original price, which is 100%. We're going to subtract 6%, which gives us 94%. So we need to find 94% of 728,000. 94%, let's turn this into a decimal, 0.94. So 728,000 times 0.94 should give us our answer for the price of the house after the second year. And that is 684,320. And guys, that is our answer. So what we did here was I first found the price of the house after the first year, which was 728,000, and then I used that answer to find the price of the house in the second year. So just break it down year by year. This last question, it's a long one. A lot to unpack. So let's read it very carefully. Georgina needs to buy petrol for her car. Her car can hold 70 liters of petrol. There are already 20 liters of petrol in the tank. Georgina is going to fill up the petrol tank. The price of petrol is 115.9p per liter. Georgina has a voucher that gives her 3% off the price of petrol. How much does Georgina have to pay for the petrol? Okay, let's go step by step. So Georgina needs to buy some petrol. Her car can hold 70 liters. And there's already 20 liters. So if she needs to fill her tank up, she only needs to fill 50 liters more. So she needs 50 liters of petrol. The price of petrol is 115.9p per liter. So to find the price of 50 liters, it's going to be 50 times 115.9. So what does that give us? 50 times 115.9. So it'll cost her 5,795p for 50 liters. Now, does she have to pay that amount? No, because she has a voucher that gives her 3% off the price of petrol. So we need to decrease 3% from 5,795. Now, as I'm sure you all know, whenever we have to decrease a number by a percentage, we just draw our timeline. So the original price and the new price. So the original price she would have to pay without her discount would be 5,795. And we're trying to find the new price of her petrol. And lucky her, she gets a 3% discount. So we can take off 3% from the price. As usual, the original price is always 100%. 100% minus 3% means she'll only be paying 97% of the price. So we need to find 97% of 5,795. Let's turn 97% into a decimal by dividing by 100, and that'll give us 0.97, and we always multiply. 5,795 multiplied by 0.97 is 5,621.15p. So that's how much she'll have to pay for her petrol. That's the last question, guys. So quite wordy, but as long as you break it down line by line, it's fairly straightforward. Her car holds 70 liters. She already has 20 liters inside the tank, so she only needs 50 liters. If 1 liter is 115.9p, we have to multiply that by 50 to find the price for 50 liters. And then she gets a 3% discount, so we take off 3%. And so original price is 100%, minus 3% is 97%. And we find 97% of 5,795. And that will give us our answer, 5,621p. All right, guys, that's it for increasing or decreasing by percentage. Hope you found that okay. Any questions, comments, or concerns, just give me a shout, all right? Thanks.